from Morse code.
New treatment that delivers radio waves to the renal artery is offering hope.
The latest news, play-by-play sports, and your favorite tunes.
This is radio.
You're on the air.
In the late 1800s, wires carried telegraphed messages. Unfortunately, wires could not be laid over vast stretches of land and sea. It'd be too expensive and too much work to put all that wire around the globe. And the growing need to communicate with ships from shore and the increasing need to communicate across many miles as soon as possible, interest in the wireless communication began to grow. Is it possible to telegraph messages through the air without the need for wires? Many scientists believe that it was. Based on the work and theories of his predecessors, Guglielmo Marconi was determined to prove it, and in 1895 he successfully sent and received his first radio signal, though the distance was only a few feet. He continued to experiment and make adjustments in his invention, steadily increasing the distance. Marconi's telegraphing success for the British Postal Service motivated the Italian Navy to beg Marconi to return to Italy, and in 1897, the first successful ship-to-shore wireless signal was sent. The Marconi Company was founded with a goal to become the worldwide producer of wireless radio, and in 1902, the first transatlantic radio telegraph was sent from England to Canada, bringing Marconi a step closer to fulfilling his goal. This remarkable advancement in radio telegraphy was responsible for saving many lives. Most memorable was the distress signal sent by the Titanic in 1912, saving 711 survivors from the tragic event. As the Carpathia picked up survivors from the icy waters, they telegraphed the name of each survivor back to New York. A 21-year-old operator of the Marconi Company named David Sarnoff heard the radio transmissions. Sarnoff manned his post for over 72 hours and recorded each, passing on the names to the press. His dedication gained admiration and respect within the Marconi Company, advancing him into management. In 1916, he wrote a memo of a plan to send music through the wireless radio and constructing simple box-shaped receivers for every household. He went on to suggest the transmission of news, lectures, and sports, a brilliant idea for a Marconi Company who had become the world's leader in mass broadcasting. Unfortunately, Sarnoff's memo was filed away, and the Marconi Company kept their focus on sending dots and dashes to ships at sea. It was Dr. Frank Conrad, an engineer on the Westinghouse, who began transmitting records and baseball scores from a small transmitter in his home in 1920. Many people had already constructed their own receivers, and listening to Dr. Conrad's bi-weekly program quickly became a favorite activity. This is the year of the very first commercially licensed station, KDKA, and the first program was a recording of that day's presidential election, Cox and Harding.